Your first step to this colorful creation is to preset your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Hit start and you're on your way. You will need a cupcake pan and cupcake liners. To begin, pick your favorite color crayon, break it in half and put it in the liner. You could use a mix of colors or just make a solid color. Finished! Once you have your crayons ready, put the pan in the oven. Set the timer for 5 minutes and hit start. Ready! Take the pan out of the oven. Be careful, it might be hot. Check if they're 100% melted. Use a toothpick and make sure that all the crayon is melted down at the bottom. Now you can make a design. Use a toothpick and swirl the colors around. As you can see, on the purple one, I mixed the blue to the top so you could see it. And the one I'm doing now, I swirled the colors together. Have fun with it. Reset the timer for 3 minutes so they can cool off. While they cool off, I cut 2 strings as you can see. You can make candles out of them by sticking it in like a wick. If you want to make yours into a candle, this is for you. Dip in the wick or the string completely in the crayon wax. Pull it out with scissors and lay it up against the side so it's time to dry. Put the wick in when the timer says 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. Test your candles. Again, using a toothpick, stick it all the way in and see if it's still liquidy. If it is, then it still has time to dry. But if it's chunkier, then you know that it's almost done drying. My candle's officially dry, so I moved the wick to the center and stuck it in place. If it stands up straight without falling, you know your candle is definitely dry. If it falls over, let it have time more to dry. Just like the purple one, it's still wet. You know when your candle's dry when the whole liner comes out with a toothpick, and there's no liquid on the toothpick. The purple one, on the other hand, is not dry. There's liquid on a toothpick. If yours has liquid on a toothpick, let it dry for another minute or 2. It should be done by then. But this one is not done. I let my purple candle sit for another 5 minutes. I remove my candle from the liner. It's dry, but it's a little hot, so be careful. The liners are reusable, so you can use them again and again for every candle you make. Notice how my candle is very thin. It's thin because I did not fill my liner completely up with broken crayons. If you would like, make it thicker by adding more crayons when you first make it. Now, as you can see, my candle is lit. Be very careful because of the thinness of the candle. It will be very hot on the sides, and the candle wax will melt very easily, so be careful of dripping. It will burn very badly. Finally done. Your crayon is finally done. Here's how you unline it. Just peel back the lining on the sides and it will pop out. Be careful because if it drops, it will crack in half. Here's the finished product. You can use these for whatever. The candle, of course, for a candle, and the crayon, you can use it again as a crayon. It will draw on papers.